All right, my chalk talk deals with basketball as well. Brian McCormick touched on a couple things basketball-wise as far as the three-man weave. My five-man weave is a little bit more detailed than what we discuss and how we do things as far as the variability and the fake fundamentals are concerned. When we look at the five-man weave, we have one guy here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So when we do this, we'll look at it again with no defense. Same thing as what Brian discussed. So there's nobody here to defend, so it gives you a fake idea of what's really going on. So when we run this five-man weave, we'll have these guys coming out to collect these passes, going down the court ultimately to get a shot or a bucket. We're doing one pass, go behind, one pass, go two behind, one pass, go two behind, so on and so forth until we weave our way to the actual goal. Okay, and the same thing goes back to the other goal. In the 5-on-4 drill, the way the difference is in the variability is that in the 5-on-4 you actually have defenders free throw line extended. Okay, so if the coach is standing here and he calls out the three-man, for example, so the person who has to check him has to touch the baseline before he comes back down the court. Okay. This X checks him, this X checks him, so on and so forth. As they go down the court, you have this three-man who had to come and touch the baseline to either get back to his man, or if this man takes his man, he has to call out and go to his man. If he takes his man, this three-man has to go to his man now. They have to get back in transition defense to stop the ball, to make sure they don't score. Get back in a half-court set to be able to do something court-wise, game speed, game-type situation to make sure that they're all on the same page. The difference in these two, I couldn't find many differences in the Articles Plus in the Ohio Library, but what I did find in the rink book, page 109 through 111, is the 4 stages that we discussed in the rink book about the content analysis and development. So in stage 1, they talk about the conjunctions of passing and dribbling, but it's a fake fundamental because in the five-man weave, it's not giving you a true understanding of how to play defense based on that transition offense. In the 5-on-4 drill, you have actual defenders here that's forcing you to be able to make a play in a full game-type, game-speed situation. So that touches on stages 3 and 4 as far as offense and defensive strategies against the dribble, with defenders actually out there. The compare and contrast of it is to understand, based on what you have between the two, that if I have defenders on me, it gives me a more real-time, real-life aspect of what they expect when I get out on the court and how to respond, react, where to dribble, who to pass to, who to communicate with. With the 5-on-4 drill, that is actually there. In the 5-man weave drill or the 3-man weave drill, that's not existing. All right, thanks.